Welcome to Rauta's second AMA in 2018. This is a rather special one because I actually have a big request for you, all you watchers, and also we have a giveaway plus a couple of questions which I want to quickly reply. But the first things first. Now, YouTube changed its policy for advertising monetization. And the thing is, meanwhile, we used to fill all these requirements. Now we don't, and we have only a month's time to keep this going. But the thing is, obviously, I don't get any money for doing this, and that's not quite the point actually. But nevertheless, having a little bit of income from ads kind of helps us do interviews, especially because traveling expenses, gear and whatnot. So my simple request is, if you do like our channel, please subscribe the channel. That is the only request I'm doing. We would need 1,000 subscribers to be eligible for this monetization, and we only have something like 500 going on. So we would need to double up and in a month's time in order not to fall from the system, so to speak. Of course, when we reach the 1,000 subscriber limit, again we are, I guess, eligible for this monetization. But in order to keep it going, I beg of you, please suggest the channel to your friends, or if you're just a random viewer but kind of do watch our episodes, reviews, interviews, whatnot, please subscribe to the channel, if at least for the time being, and let's keep the channel going on. At least we have a couple of festivals coming in this spring or winter time where we are attending and doing interviews, so that would really help us do that. Thank you in advance for subscribing to the channel. Now, we also have a couple of questions which were presented in other videos. There was one of questions related to Cannibal Corpse discographic video, and that was like, what is my top 5 favorite Cannibal Corpse albums, now that I recently, a couple of months ago, went through all the Cannibal Corpse albums. Now, clearly, answering that kind of question, it's not an easy task, even if I was a big Cannibal Corpse fan previously. And the thing is, it's really hard to put them in kind of an order. Currently, I think I can only pick 3 to be kind of a certain, and not to, like change my mind after I just, put it out. But I think, not in any particular order anyway, would be Kill, Red Before Black, and if I'm allowed, I would add the mini CD Worm Infested. The reason is that I think those albums actually have impacted me the most when I was doing this discography thing. There are no actual weak albums, in my opinion, on the discography, but clearly there are some albums which are better than the rest and so forth. But I would have to go so many times over and over through the discography to actually kind of have a better clue which ones would be my favorites. So no, I am unable to give you the top 5 Cannibal Corpse albums, even in my opinion. Sorry for that. I simply don't have the time to go with it all over again and again and again, because there is so many albums constantly coming to my inbox, both digitally and physically. So there you go. Sorry for disappointing you. And the other funny thing was, somebody was asking about my band, which was on hiatus for something like 13 years. No, I'm not gonna actually discuss that band here on the channel unless I have very special news, which I probably won't be having anytime soon. The thing is, things are, under work, so to speak, and it will take its time to, actually get the album finished and get the songs ready, mixed, mastered, added all details and whatnot. But surely when it's out, I can probably mention it quickly. And then we have this competition. Lord of Pickethorn has put out a new album, or actually it isn't out yet. Dimonophilia will be out in the very last day of January, that is 31st of January 2018. And thanks to Woodcut Records, we have a giveaway of sorts. So the band was formed in 1992 in Finland, so it's kind of like one of the oldest black metal bands in Finland. But the question is, in which city? A. Rovaniemi, B. Oulu, C. Kemi. We will add this competition on Facebook, so you can just go there and give your best guess or a known fact there, and we will pick the winner on the release day for this competition, and the winner will get a jewel case or digipack version of the album and a t-shirt. I think the smallest size is small and the largest one is something like triple XL. Anyway, CD and t-shirt coming up. So you have more than 1 week to get your replies going on, and do those replies on Facebook, not here on YouTube. We will just go from the Facebook replies and get that competition prize going on. And Facebook has nothing to do with this competition whatsoever, and the prize will be sent straight from Woodcut Records, the company that obviously is going to release this album. But the review will be coming up closer to the release date, so stay tuned for more. What I can say from previous encounters with the band, it's one of the greatest black metal bands in Finland nowadays, and seen some live action from the band earlier, 2017, after a long pause. It is great stuff that we have coming up, so stay tuned for more about that. And I guess this pretty much is what there is to say about this video. So once again, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it so far, and let's keep our thumbs up that you will be active ones and you will like what the channel has to offer now and in the future as well. And last but not least, we're going to Turku Saatanalle early March, so we should be having some interesting interviews coming up soon after that. This is all for me, as always. Stay tuned for more action and more reviews, interviews, opinions and whatever, and stay metal.